Hello, everyone. I would like to invite you to meet the professors and administrators of the Faculty of Sports Science and Health. Let's start with the first person.
Mr. ไพฑูรย์ วงศ์ อนุการ Department of Sports Science Assistant Professor Dr. ภูวนาถ ศรีทน Department of Sports Science Associate Professor Dr. ราตรี เรืองไทย Department of Sports Science Assistant Professor Dr. วิมลมาศ ประชากุล Department of Sports Science Dr. สุรสวดี สมนึก Department of Sports Science Acting Second Lieutenant Dr. อำนวย ตันพานิช Department of Sports Science Dr. อุบล ทองปัญญา Department of Sports Science Miss ทิศนามดี ศรีลา Department of Sports Science Dr. ชัดชัย เช Department of Sports and Health Management Dr. พรชัย ตรัสใจธรรม Department of Sports and Health Management Assistant Professor Dr. พินิภา ภูลสวัสดิ์ Department of Sports and Health Management Associate Professor Dr. เซน ธีรศร Department of Sports and Health Management Dr. อัน อูเอสุกิ Department of Sports and Health Management Assistant Professor Dr. ไพลิน เผื่อประคอง Physiotherapist Department of Health and Movement Sciences Assistant Professor สมพิยา สมทวิน Physiotherapist Department of Health and Movement Sciences Assistant Professor Dr. สิริพร สัสิมนทนกุล Department of Health and Movement Sciences Assistant Professor Dr. อาริศ กาญจนาศิลานนท์ Department of Health and Movement Sciences Assistant Professor Dr. ออนอุมา บุญญารม Physiotherapist Department of Health and Movement Sciences and these are the qualified instructors from our three departments the Department of Sports Science, the Department of Sports and Health Management, and the Department of Health and Movement Sciences. Now, let's meet the administrative team of the Faculty of Sports and Health Science. Please give a warm round of applause to welcome them. Mrs. Montani Ubunsin, Head of the Secretariat Office. Dr. Wutikrai Noipan, Head of the Department of Health and Movement Sciences. Assistant Professor Dr. Isadi Gudin, Head of the Department of Sports and Health Management. Assistant Professor Dr. Nirom Lee Magaje, Head of the Department of Sports Science. Assistant Professor Dr. Biapon Lumnak, Assistant Dean for Academic Affairs. Associate Professor Dr. Jatuphon Phamsapthavi, Deputy Dean for Academic and Research Affairs. Mr. Siwa Liyawathananuphong, Deputy Dean for Student Development Affairs. Dr. Sarayut Noikasem, Deputy Dean for Corporate Communications and International Affairs. Assistant Professor Dr. Panpon Pimpapon, Deputy Dean for Academic Services. Assistant Professor Dr. Nantawan Tiangao, Deputy Dean for Administration. Please give a warm welcome to the Dean of the Faculty of Sports Science and Health, Dr. Porn Siyapai, Physiotherapist. And these are the administrators of the Faculty of Sports Science and Health.